First, though, an erotic novelist from Southend says she feels embarrassed and let down after a book signing at Waterstones in the town was cancelled. The book retailer pulled the event for business reasons, although the author, Vikki Dark, says she was told that it was because of the book's content. Now, earlier I spoke to Vikki, whose second book is called The Trouble with Beauty, and asked her how graphic the novel is.
How racy is it? OK, compared to 50 Shades of Grey, I would say it's actually not as salacious as 50 Shades of Grey. It's more plot, bumpy ride, trajectory of character. It's humorous. 50 Shades of Grey wasn't a humorous. This one's humorous. It is hybridised with erotic elements. There's no doubt about it.
Graphic?
Lap dancing, lingerie, you get these kind of images throughout, pretty girls, etc., etc. Not as salacious as 50 Shades, no.
What's been your dealing with Waterstones? You say that the store decided not to go ahead with your book signing. They're stocking your book, but they're not going ahead with the signing. Is that correct?
They definitely sell my book. They're not going ahead with the signing, even though it was absolutely promised. 3 weeks to a month of liaising via email. Last minute, I rang them up, just, quiggle about the time. And then the lovely lady who I had been dealing with up to that point disappeared, come back to the phone. She just very downtroddenly explained that the other manager said it's inappropriate to house an erotica signing. So you're saying that the reason you were told is because of the content of the book? Yeah, but I doubt they even read my book, to be honest with you.
Because I've spoken to Waterstones and they tell us that it's because these lengthy book signings they're getting rid of them across the country, across a lot of Waterstones branches, because they don't think it's good business practice. But some stores are still doing them, like the one in Southend. When they agreed to it with you, that was under the guise of a previous manager. There's been a change of manager. New managers come in and thought, look, we don't need to do these lengthy book signings. Ergo, it's a business decision, not an editorial decision. That's what they've told me.
Right, well, I can 100%... I promise that I was told it was due to the genre of being erotica, inappropriate for the signing. Kind of in-house...
Have you asked for clarification? Would you like clarification on that?
I tried to approach them again and I got no reply from the email, which I just thought was really off, because obviously a book signing, it's really exciting for an author. I was drumming up a lot of kind of attention, people were coming down, all that kind of thing. And, I was really, really actually almost depressed when I found out that it was actually cut.
If it is just a business decision, is that okay by you, if they've decided not to go ahead with the book signing, but for a business decision, not because of the editorial content of the book?
Yeah, but why was I kind of led up the garden path, given a definite, an absolute definite on a signing, and then told that it was inappropriate because of the genre? I think on that basis I should be... kind of be given an explanation.
But if we take it as a business decision,
right.
Yeah, is that okay? Is that okay by you? I mean, they're the retailer. I guess they reserve the right to, make whatever decisions they want based on business practice as opposed to editorial reasons.
Yeah, I guess they do reserve that right. I really do. But I just think it's not very good for for the local community, and particularly because they promised, and then they changed the dynamics.
Do you feel that they've let you down?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can only go on, and I'm not a highly emotional person, but I can only go on how I felt that day, and I was really, really upset because it had weeks of this, drumming up attention for it, telling everyone, announcing on my Facebook and everything like that. It's highly embarrassing, actually, and then to turn around and say, oh, no, it's not on, So I just feel like that in that respect... business decision, I can kind of understand that, but it was just how they treated me in particular.
That's Vikki Dark, Southend author, speaking to me earlier on today. Waterstone sends us this statement. We're very sorry to disappoint Vikki, but can assure her this was a business decision rather than to do with the content of her book. Our sales of 50 Shades of Grey and similar titles in recent months should attest to the fact we are comfortable selling erotic fiction. What we do believe, though, is that signing sessions should be run in an appropriate manner, and we've issued our shops with advice on how they should be run. Unfortunately, in this case, the shop had gone against this advice, which was noticed following a change in management in the shop. Later on, after 6 o'clock, you can hear part 2 of my interview with Vikki, where we talk more about the 50 Shades of Grey effect, the rise in popularity of erotic novels over the past year or so. BBC Essex...